welcome to Tech Talk. This morning we're talking about UV filters. Do we need them? And of course in New Zealand the debate is, do we need to put them on? Most people put them on for protection. New Zealand does have a very high UV rating, so you get the haze and long distance and landscape shots, so UVs do work. Most of the UV filters that you get are only glass and they're protectors. So we have a 7200 here with a UV on it. Our biggest fun that we have is these are people bringing them in and when they're broken. Most cases the camera swings around, hits a corner or a sharp object and breaks them. You end up with a broken filter, like so. And that's protected your front element, saves it getting replaced. To get a front element is normally most of the cost of the lens, and it will be away for up to a couple of months. So to remove these, there's several ways of removing them. We can cut them off. You've got my personal favourite, of course, which is burn them off, which is always not the best idea. And then the ultimate way, of course, is grinding them off. Personal little favourite toy of mine. However, we're much more civilised here. We generally just cut them off. We remove all the glass, as you can see here, and we take all the glass out, make sure the front of the element is clean, and we screw it back on. Here's a classic broken one like this. The glass is normally intact. Don't try and take it out yourself. You can damage the front of the elements on the front. The best is bring them to us and we remove it. In peak times of season, like now in the summer, we can do up to 1 or 2 filters a week. So it is a common thing that we do. And we just cut them off. As you hence here, we break the glass and remove it very, very carefully. And take them out. Then we cut the filters off with a pair of pliers. Just nip the side of it like so. And then put a pair of pliers on it, and that's an extremely bad one there, and just ping it out. They generally cross thread, which means you can't unscrew them, and filters being such a fine thread, you need to be able to remove it 100% all the way around. Another tool for taking them off would be an oil filter remover, which grips the whole thing exactly right and can remove it that way. Unfortunately, the only other way is cutting them and removing them. UV filters. The price unfortunately does dictate the quality of them. The cheaper range ones generally are only protective glass and no UV absorption, so it doesn't remove UV. B+W ones, yes, they are a premium filter, super thin. Also helps cut back if you're screwing a polarizer onto the front of it. On a wide angle lens, for example, you can't get the netting because you're moving it further away, but they are a premium price. The Kenkos, which is Hoya, same brand, are another alternative. They are a cheaper range, they're a good UV at a reasonable price.